So it kind of feels like this is a collaboration between Nike and Clot that's kind of flying under the radar right now. What is up, everybody? It's Danny, back again for the Sneaker Circle. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Now, when I say this is flying under the radar, I'm saying that these are basically still going for retail. And I know we just saw the Air Max 1s re-release, the Kiss of Deaths. And those are kind of bricking right now. These aren't that bad. They are going for around $250 in most sizes. Retail was $200. But what I'm saying these are being slept on is because it is a fantastic collaboration. Now, the Air Jordan 14 isn't a model for everyone, but the way Clot executed these are fantastic. So let's take a look at the box real quick. So here we have men's 8. The box kind of has a textured feeling to it. So it kind of feels like a brick. I gotta be honest, it feels like a brick. Now here we have the Jumpman and the Clot embossed on the lid. Same thing down here, Jordan 23, and then the Clot single logo. That's it for the box. But before we get into the sneakers, I did want to highlight, they kind of added a retro card, and this is a beautiful thing to me. It's very reminiscent of when I started collecting Jordans back in 06. Man, this is great, and it's a great illustration. It is the theme of the shoe, which is the Terracotta Army, so it's a terracotta soldier balling it up in a pair of Air Jordan 14s. Great illustration, great detail to add to the sneaker. Now let's get straight into that sneaker. So a little backstory, if you don't know, the Air Jordan 14 is based off of a Ferrari. So that's why you kind of have a similar emblem right there. Another Tinker classic. And yo, I gotta admit, I did mention before, this is based off the Terracotta Army. It's the 5th Jordan retro Clot does with Jordan / Nike. And yo, they kill it every single time. Now, what I mean by these are being slept on is this is a February release, so it hasn't really been out for that long, 2 months, I think. Prices aren't really crazy, but if you look back and you look at a pair of 13 lows they did on these, which had the same inspiration, the Terracotta Army, but I think more of the brick used. So it has more of that earthy orange feel, which Clot is really famous for. Those are actually closing in 400 in most sizes, so these might be worth a hold if you're that type of collector, or if you're an investor, or whatever you like to call yourself. But in terms of like sneaker collecting, it's a beautiful sneaker. Going into the details of the shoe, it is wrapped around in suede, and I really do like how you have 2 tones of suede. This darker tone in the toe box with the Jumpman right here. 3 tones technically, because then you get this lighter, and it's even softer on the tongue and the upper of the shoe, more suede. And you get this like middle color where it's dark, not as light. And it really has all the details with the shoe. So the color blocking on the shoe is pretty spot on. You have the copper on the shield itself where the Jumpman logo would normally be, but I like how they left it blank. You have this orange, which is kind of the only thing that really sticks out, close to that box color, and even texture. This is a textured paint right here, and it's nice. It feels like brick. And then we have all the stitching that is on the mid panel of the shoe, the median gray, I'd like to call them. And this is actually the dots and the stitching pattern you see on the terracotta soldiers themselves. So probably added pictures of them already, but here's another one, close up if we can find one. And then we go to the bottom of the shoe. So we do have what I think is a carbon fiber plate. I don't know if 14s have them. It's just slipping my mind completely right now, or it's just the ARC system. We do get this orange reddish hue, same thing on the sole and on the box. On the left sneaker, we do have Clot right there on the tongue. It is a mesh tongue at the very top with like suede. And one thing I like about 14s is they really sit nicely on your toe. So your foot's like really securely in there. Because again, these are performance sneakers at the end of the day. On the right shoe, we have Jordan on the tongue itself. And you've probably noticed it's been dangling some time right there. You have this little add-on, which could be a make or break for some people, because I can imagine how annoying this could be walking, but you can't take it out. It's like knotted in there pretty good. And then you have Jordan right there. It's on rubber, so it's just the same. No, well, it's a little smoother than the rubber on the sole, because the rubber on the sole kind of has this traction feeling to it to like help you grip and all that. You do have some air vents right here on the side, so easy place if your foot like gets really hot. It's an easy place for just it to escape. On the inside, you're probably not going to see it, but is the Clot logo on the insole. The Jumpman on this one. It's a little too dark to see. And that's where I'm going to end the review on these. Like, don't sleep. If you're a fan of these colorways, get them, because I can see these shoes definitely being a sleeper, definitely going up. And that's just where I'm going to end it. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Tune in. Always got something new, whatever I can cop. Peace.